I'm over here having a whole fucking conversation with myself, bro. I'm over here having a whole fucking conversation over here with myself. I gotta look so stupid. I gotta look so stupid doing that shit. Oh my goodness. Okay, what's going on, everybody? What's up? I was playing music before. I was trying to find I'm trying to find an intro song. I want something I could play in like the intro, but this shit's ass. Like, this shit's ass. Like, I don't like this. What am I gonna do? Start fucking throwing ass right now? Nah. Trying to find. There's gotta be something good out there. But today we're gonna be doing. We're going through NFL news. You know, this is gonna be the usual NFL news, the good shit. You know, and yeah. Let's unmute. I'm still muted. Am I still muted? What's this loud ass music I'm hearing? Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not muted. Y'all are tripping over here. Y'all are tripping. But we're going to get started in 7 minutes. We're going to wait. We're going to wait a second. Here, let me post something on TikTok so people know. We're almost ready to go back live on TikTok. We got 2 more days. 2 more days. Friday, I think I can start going live on TikTok again on Friday. Yeah. We go live on TikTok on Friday. Right? Let's see. What time? You can go live as a guest April 12th at 23:30. Okay, so I really can't go live Friday. I can go live Saturday. I ain't shaking no third leg. I ain't shaking. No, that's wild. That's wild, brother. That's wild. But what was I gonna do? Oh, I need to post a video. God, I look stupid making this. Ready? We're live. No, wait. We're live on Twitch right now at Tico Fantasy Show. Come through. We're looking at the NFL news. We're going through all of it. We're going through all the information and stuff. Come through at Tico Fantasy Show on Twitch. Follow, get your name on the board. We're live on Twitch right now at Tico Fantasy Show. Come through. We're looking at the NFL news. We're going through all of it. We're going through all the information and stuff. Come through at Tico Fantasy Show on Twitch. Follow, get your name on the board. There we go. Very nice. Put it on the story. And then people can come through and they can see that we're looking at some NFL news. And we actually had a good news day today. There's actually some news going on today. Not particularly good news, but news nonetheless. And we like when there's news. We like when there's news. I don't know. Are you on the board? Did you follow? If you follow, you're likely on the board. Everybody who follows likely is on the board. But let me listen to... So we're going to start in 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Okay, you know what? You know what I'm going to figure out tonight? I'm going to figure out how to put the chat on screen. That's what we're going to figure out how to do tonight. I'm going to figure out how to put... when people follow, I want that to go on the like right over here. And then I'm going to put the chat like right here. I got to figure out how to do that, though. So bear with me. I'm going to figure that shit out tonight. I'm going to figure that out tonight. And yeah. Let me listen to some of these songs. Let me see if there's any of these I like. Let's listen to this. What the fuck is that? No, that's terrible.
It all started.
Why do I have to keep watching ads? I don't want to watch ads. Let's see. Bro, where am I finding these things? These are terrible, bro. What in the hell? I want like, what is this, bro? What in the Fast and the Furious is this bullshit? I want something like... I want something like with like a beat, you know? Like a good beat. Let me get like... Dude, I remember when I was younger, you used to like Google it. What you used to Google? Like Lil Pump type beat, Smoke Perp type beat, XXX Tentacion type beat. I need one of those. That's what I need. We need one of those. That's what we need. We need something like that. Yo, somebody make me a beat. Yo, somebody. I know somebody out there does music. Somebody out there make me a beat, bruh. I'll use it. I'll use it. Somebody, please. Make me a song. Make me a whole song and I'll do it. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Let's see. We're just looking through all of these holes. Okay, we're gonna start in 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Oh. It's a little cringy, not gonna lie. I want something that's hard and fast. And yo, that's crazy. No Diddy. That's crazy. I think you have to type in type beat. If you type in type beat... Oh, here we go. This is going to be fire. I can already feel it in my gut. This is going to be fire. I like that. That ain't bad. That's not terrible. What do y'all think about that? That ain't awful. I wanted something a little harder than that, honestly, though. Dude, what am I on? What am I saying? Jeez. Pause. No Diddy. That's crazy. Wild. 1 minute, we're gonna start. I don't mind that one. That ain't bad. I don't mind that. That ain't bad. I don't mind that. Let's listen to one more, and then I'll start. I won't listen to this ad. Freaking Chewy ad. How's everybody's day going? Y'all's day's going good? What's today, Wednesday? Survivor's on tonight. If you haven't watched Survivor, go watch Survivor. Shit's fire. Nah, I like the other one better. Too slow. Too slow of a start. Too slow of a start. Huh? Okay. Okay, let's go. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay. Y'all ready? Let's look at some news. It's time to do the news. News time. Wait, let me reset this. Wait 1 minute. Let me refresh this just so we get the newest news. Okay, here we go. It's news time. Okay. Oh wait, that's Frozen. I just realized this is Frozen. Wait 1 minute. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Properties. Window. Display. Okay. And now that's okay. Okay. And bam. I'm getting better at this OBS thing, bruh. They gave me some time, and now we're on it. We're here. We're doing the OBS shits. But okay, let's look at this news. That's basketball news. Nobody cares about that. Bama cornerback Kool-Aid McKinstry had his combine rechecks yesterday, and sources say doctors deemed his recovery from surgery to be on track and as expected. So, good news heading into the draft. Awesome. Awesome. Kool-Aid McKinstry's healthy, ready to get drafted, ready to do his thing, ready to be an Eagle. Ready to be an Eagle. I like that. Or I don't even remember. Where did we have him going in the mock draft? Does anybody remember where we had him going in the mock? Let me see if I can pull that up. Oh, I actually do. I have it on my computer somewhere, don't I? Wait a minute. Let me look at this real quick. Did I save it? Is this it? Yes, this is the mock we did yesterday. Yeah, okay. We had him going to the Packers. We had him going to the Packers. Okay. Packers. Shit. Okay. What are y'all's thoughts on that? Kool-Aid McKinstry to the Packers. I wouldn't mind that. I like that a lot. Kool-Aid McKinstry to the Packers. He'd make that secondary gross, bro. That secondary would be nasty. That secondary would be gross. Okay, let's keep going here, though. A lot of Kool-Aid McKinstry. Vikings rookie wide receiver Jordan Addison is posting Andrew Tate quotes and pictures on his IG. Yesterday, Addison was working out with former Minnesota receiver Stephon Diggs. I mean, I don't mind Top G, but, you know, you're going to get some backlash when you post Top G. People be hating on Top G. People don't like Top G. Let's keep going here. Mike Florio just called out Adam Schefter for false reporting. It's not a $150 million contract. It's not a huge difference. It's not a $150 million contract? That's not, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Let's Google that. I don't believe you. I don't believe them. I think that's cap. I don't believe them. Josh Allen contract. I don't believe them. I think that's cap. I think it is 150. This says 150 mil. This says 150 mil. What is, nope, that's the wrong Josh Allen. Oh, I didn't even spell Josh Allen right. Josh Allen, Jags, contract. Okay. Where's, this says it's 141 mil. No, okay. So that was a lie. Okay, interesting. I don't know why he would lie about that. I don't know why he would false report that. Look, it's 150 mil or 141.2 mil. So that's 23.7 a year instead of 25. I mean, it's a slight difference. I know it doesn't really matter at the end of the day, to be honest, but he falsely reported on that. I don't know why. I don't see the gain or why he would do that and kind of just misinform everybody. Weird. I don't know. Well, that makes the video that I posted about it now wrong, so thanks a lot, Adam Schefter. Dude messed up my video. Asshole. Steelers signed Matthew Wright. Anybody care about that? Because I don't. Evaluating the Raiders QB options in the 20... Oh, this is interesting. So did you all see... I've said this 10 times today, but... Mark Davis, I think his name is, the Raiders GM, is allowing Antonio Pierce and Tom Telesco to seek a trade to get them a quarterback, to move them up in the draft to get a quarterback. And I don't really know what the fuck, like, where are they going to move up to? Like, I don't know where they're supposed to move. I mean, there's not really, like, you're not going to move up to 1. Nope, they're not trading 1. The Commanders are definitely not trading 2. And I don't think the Patriots will trade 3. And even if they did, you'd have to give up so much in order to get it. You'd probably have to give up at least 3 first-round picks in order to get one of those picks. Just because, like, the Raiders, I think they're sitting at 14 or 15. They don't want 14 or 15, and then you're going to have another pick next year, and you're going to have to give them a pick after that. The Raiders are going to have to give up a lot if they want to move up in the draft, and I don't even think they can, even if they want to. So, yeah, I don't think that's even going to end up happening, my opinion. But if it did, the only quarterback I could really see them moving up for is J.J. McCarthy, and I have no idea why the Raiders would want to move up for J.J. McCarthy. He has nothing, like, he doesn't scream Las Vegas Raider to me at all. He doesn't really have that written on him. That's not really my thing. I don't think that's really meant for him. But if you go, like, Penix or something, I don't mind Penix, but I think you can get Penix at your pick. I don't think you need to trade up in the draft to get Penix. I think you can get Penix at wherever they are, 13, 14, 15, somewhere around there, wherever they are. I think I can get Penix there. But it'd be interesting to see if they trade up. Okay, I want to hear this whole entire thing. Wait a minute. I got to listen to this.
Falcons paid Kirk Cousins. They could have got Cam Newton, Justin Fields, and Michael Vick for that price.
Yeah, they don't want you.
You do realize they could have gave up 2 first rounders and got Lamar Jackson for.
But we're not talking about that. And I'm not saying that to shame Kirk Cousins. My take, personally,
that's a big-ass hat.
Cam's getting old. He ain't getting no younger.
Look at that hat. What the hell? Why is it so big? Why is hat so big? pilgrim ass hat? Why is it so big? It's like, why? That hat big as hell. Sorry.
He's 32 at the time.
Big ass hat.
He's coming off a shoulder injury. Liz Frank.
Who?
Cool.
Kirko?
All things that are not quote unquote serious injuries.
They're not career ending.
Career ending. If you tore your Achilles back when you was playing, you're done.
Yeah, you were never the same place.
So now you're giving this person the money coming off an injury? So
It's a good point.
how am I supposed to feel?
Well,
Because the same questions and the same
you're
concerns
supposed to feel
that
like you
had
haven't
with
played
me,
football in 5 years,
obviously you
bro.
done overlooked
Like,
that.
you seem to don't have those
3
concerns
years,
with him.
whatever
And
it is.
if you give Kirk Cousins my resume, he probably would have got more. But I'm tripping. But I'm bitter. But I'm mad. I'm not. I'm just exposing the truth. And it's for you to digest it however you feel.
Kirk Cousins is no offense, Cam Newton, but at this point in your career, after watching you play for the Patriots and the Panthers and all that other bullshit, yeah, Kirk Cousins is better than you at this point in your career. Even if he is, older than you, less mobile than you, and all that, he's better than you. He is. Sorry, even with an Achilles injury. Sorry. Hot take. And that's not a hot take at all. Cam Newton hasn't played football in, 3 years at least? At least 3 years, maybe 4. And he's saying, oh, why didn't they sign me, Justin Fields, and Michael Vick? What? What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? Now, you see, I would have had a lot more respect for him if he said, yo, why wouldn't they trade a fucking... What was it the Steelers traded for Justin Fields? A fourth? A third? A second? No, not a second. Not that much. It was either a third or a fourth. May have even been later than that. See, that's a good question. Why didn't Atlanta trade a third or fourth round pick for Justin Fields instead of paying $180 million for Kirk Cousins? That's a valid question. But why didn't they pick up me, Justin Fields, and Michael Vick instead of Kirk Cousins? That's wild, yeah. I don't know what he's on about. Where's Atlanta picking the first round? They pick 8. They always pick 8. Remember that. They always pick 8. This is the 3rd year in a row they've had pick 8. Wouldn't be shocked if they had pick 8 again next year. Raiders are willing to make a move for a quarterback. Mike Florio calls out Adam Schefter. I was about to call him Adam Sandler. Falcons announced the signing of defensive lineman James Smith-Williams. We've signed Matthew Wright. Who's Matthew Wright? I don't know that guy. I don't know who that is. I don't know that kicker. Cardinals tight end Trey McBride and running back DJ Dallas visited the U.S. service members in Poland last week as part of the NFL Salute to Service. Thanks, Trey McBride and DJ Dallas. Good guys. Miami Dolphins are eyeing solid all-around running back. I'm interested in this. Let me read this real quick. Let's do a little read right here. Let's see what they're talking about. Let's see what they're on about. University of Louisville running back Isaac Guerrero will reportedly visit the Dolphins ahead of the 2024 draft. The star running back visited the AFC South champion Texans. He ran a 4.33 40. Where'd he run a 4.33 40? He didn't do that at the combine. Spent 5 seasons playing college football, coming from the University of Wisconsin. Oh, the first 4 were at the University of Wisconsin. He never quite starred in any of his 4 seasons with the Badgers, and he wasn't quite a consistent contributor for the team. I don't know. This doesn't really matter, but okay. So this guy Isaac Guerrero is going ahead and visiting with the Dolphins this week, I guess. Okay, I don't really know why we need another running back. We got Raheem, we got A-Chain. I don't see the problem here. I don't see the problem. I don't see why we need to do that. Dude, oh my God, I put 8/10 as the date. Oh my goodness, bro. That's 2 days in a row I've messed up the date. Oh my goodness, dude. I keep messing up the daily news update date, bro. I keep messing up the date. Like yesterday I put like a day early, and this day I put a freaking 4 months in the future. Like, what am I doing, bro? What am I doing? I'm sorry. I can't change it. You can't change the comments. It sucks. You can't change it, so I messed that up. That sucks. Okay. Dang it. Ugh. Oh, well. Cam Newton. What is this? Oh, my goodness. Okay. This is going to get a little controversial here. Let's read this one. Steelers quarterback Russell Wilson believes he opened up a lot of doors and paved the way for other African-American quarterbacks such as Patrick Mahomes. Let's read the actual quote. For me to be able to go back-to-back Super Bowls and win one of them, I think opened up a lot of doors. Now you see guys like Patrick Mahomes who won it. It's really just us so far, but there's more to come. Russell Wilson believes he paved the way for Patrick Mahomes and other black quarterbacks. Well, I mean, I know Randall Cunningham never won a Super Bowl, but, you know, Randall Cunningham existed way before you, and I would like to say, I'd say he paved the way much more for black quarterbacks than you, and, you know, before that, Michael Vick, or not before that, after that, Michael Vick. Who else? A lot of other black quarterbacks besides Russell Wilson that, you know, paved the way for them. But I guess he's referring to the Super Bowls. Dude got carried, bruh. That Seahawks team was nasty that he was on. Sorry. We don't forget. Was it the Broncos? What Super Bowl was that I'm thinking of? The Broncos, Seahawks, Super Bowl. What Super Bowl was that? Y'all remember that one? The Seahawks defeated the Broncos 43-8, bruh. Yeah, that was, they sold. I remember that one. Very sad. Very sad. Yo, what do you think about the AZ Cardinals? Doug Williams. Yeah. No, I'm just yapping. Okay, let's keep going here. Russell Wilson, I mean, I guess you won a Super Bowl, so I guess that paved the way, but I think there's a lot of other black quarterbacks that paved the way a lot more for them than you, my opinion. Sorry. Deshaun Watson says the Steelers are very limited in their base defense, which makes them easy to counter. Okay, Deshaun. Bruh, you need a massage or something, dude? Like, what are you talking about? Brock Bowers did position drills in front of a large crowd that included the Jets and Broncos. What are people saying about that? Yay. Dude, what is this news? Oh, look at this. I want to watch this video. I actually watched this already, but you should watch this video. This is a dope video. Wait a minute.
Just had to see that you wanted me to see so I could be what you wanted me to be. And I think I've seen it.
Tank Dell, come back.
Matter of fact, I know I've seen it. I can feel the change.
You know I'm back like I never left. Every time I took a step, I left a body there.
See, I want to beat like this.
So I got up out of there. And you know I ain't got shit to prove around my brothers. They know how I felt. And I don't want nothing less. Greatest nigga walk out Jacksonville. They know that I'm the best. Two to his head, one to the neck. Shot so many times, I feel like 50 took up off my bed. Won't let them know my next move. Just know that shit gon' be the best I ever made. I done spent so much money this year, nigga, than you ever made.
Damn.
Money coming different ways, money generate. Got off my dick, that's why these niggas hate. Ain't nobody give me shit when they had shit up on my plate.
They say that Tank ain't gonna beat us. That's what I say.
Every time some shit start out right, it's
I'm
always
gonna be
going
better.
left. And I don't mean to rub the shit on face, but bitch, I'm back like I never left.
I don't even remember what his injury was. What was it? An ankle injury? Didn't he like hurt his ankle or something? Is that what happened? I don't quite remember. I think it was just I think somebody rolled on his ankle or something, went on a touchdown. I want to say that's what happened. I don't really remember, but something like that happened. It's not that deep of an injury. Not really. But, dude, Tank Dell, Stephon Diggs, Nico Collins, I can't wait to see it. I'm excited. Ugh, I want to be a Texans fan, bro. I want to be a Texans fan. There's so much they got going for them right now. You know, the Stephon Diggs, CJ, freaking Sketch. They just got so many different things going on for them right now. Daniil Hunter, bro. Team's nasty. Team is gross. LSU QB and Heisman Trophy winner Jaden Daniels is set to meet with the Giants on Monday. That's interesting. I thought I heard he was meeting with the Commanders on Monday. Maybe he's meeting with both? Same day? Pretty close. Washington, New York, not D.C., New York. I think they're touching, right? Something like that. Okay, well, he's over there. Update fantasy tight end rankings. Can you still have Kelsey at 1? Is Kelsey still the tight end 1? Are we still saying that? Brock Bowers at 9. That's kind of crazy. Kyle Pitts at 7. Evan Ingram at 6. Kittle at 5. Andrews at 4. Trey at 3. Dude, come on. What about Sam Laporta? What about Sam Laporta, man? I don't know. Would you rather have Sam Laporta or Travis Kelce this upcoming year? Let me know. Sam Laporta or Kelce? I think I'd rather have... I know you're probably going to be able to draft Laporta later than Kelsey. Only reason why I'd probably say Laporta. But I don't know. Laporta might also just have a better year. Laporta's gross. Laporta's gross. I don't know why they have Trey McBride at 3. Trey McBride at 3 is kind of crazy, actually. I'd have Mark Andrews and George Kittle above Trey McBride. No, actually, I guess that's not true. They don't have any receivers. I guess that's why they have him so high. That's not crazy at all. Trey McBride at 3 is not a crazy take now that I think about it. There's a lot more. Dude, this is going to be the first year there's like enough tight ends, enough good serviceable tight ends where the difference between... Give me 1 second. My sister's calling me. Yo, I'm streaming. What do you want? What's up? Okay, yeah. Give me 1 minute. Okay, bye. Bruh forgot her key. Okay, wait. Give me 1 minute. I will be right back. I will be right back. Come on. Sheesh. Okay. Uh-oh. I about just knocked my light over. Oh, who do you think is drafting Chop Robinson? I don't know. No one talks about the Rams signing Trey White and potentially Justin Simmons because Trey White's always getting hurt, bruh. Trey White's also always getting hurt. Nobody, I mean, you know, Trey White's good. He ain't bad, but Trey White always getting hurt, bro. Okay, let's keep going here. Tom Brady signed with the Buccaneers. Oh, when Tom Brady signed with the Buccaneers, he texted Julian Edelman and said, "Hey, baby, want me to get you down here?" And Jules said, "Hell no. I'm a Patriot for life. I'm good. I'm a one-team man." Imagine Julian Edelman on that Bucs team. I don't think they would have really needed him. They had Chris Godwin, Mike Evans, Antonio Brown. Right? Was Antonio Brown on the Super Bowl team or the year after? I don't remember. But yeah, they didn't need Julian Edelman. Definitely not. The Eagles are working on an extension for Devontae Smith. Good. Good. He deserves one. I was seeing that the number earlier, somebody was throwing around the number. Somebody said 4 years, $98 million. That comes out to $24.5 a year. It's not best. That's what Devontae, that's what he's worth. 24.5. That's what 24.5 is worth, I think. I think that's right. I don't think that's bad. I think that's what he's worth. What do you think Devontae Smith is worth? What do you think? I think $98 million is fair. I think that is fair. 4 years, $98 million. Because A.J. Brown got 4 years, $100, I believe. But then again, it is a year later. 4 years, $100 maybe for him wouldn't be bad just because you're you're going to be a year or two removed from A.J. Brown's contract. I don't know. Devontae Smith isn't in the teens. You can't give him teens. You can't give him teens. Nah, 21's too cheap. He needs at least 24. At least 24. Probably more, though. Probably like 25, 26. Just because of times. Times are changing, and he's dirty. But can the Eagles pay $25 million to 2 wide receivers? I don't know. It's a good question. What's A.J. Brown's contract look like? Wait. A.J. Oh, my goodness, bro. Look at my typing skills. They're awful. A.J. Brown is getting paid, 4 years, $100 million. 4 years, $100 million. So I wouldn't be surprised if they gave Devontae Smith that same exact contract. I just don't know how they would be able to afford both of them. That's expensive. $50 million for 2 QBs, or 2 wide receivers, my bad. That's a lot of money. Quarterback, Jaden Daniels, Giants, Monday. That's nasty. Those red jerseys, the Texans' red jerseys are so gross, bro. I was so close the other day to buying a Stephon Diggs red jersey just for the hell of it, just to buy it. I was like, hell, nobody's gonna clown me for wearing this. This shit's dope. But I didn't buy it. I didn't want to spend the money. I bought some other shit instead that I'm gonna make a video on. Some car shit. Okay, the Pittsburgh Steelers continue to pursue a star wide receiver via the trade market. Omar Khan and company would like to get Russell Wilson a bona fide wide receiver 1. And the reason they say Russell Wilson, I don't know if you've seen this, but the odds are like heavily, like minus 650 for Russell Wilson to be the week 1 starter. So I think Russell Wilson will end up starting for the Steelers. And then You know, I don't think Russell Wilson's that good at this point in his career. But after a game or 2 or 3, I think we'll see Justin Fields get in there. That's what I think's going to happen. That's what I think's going to happen. Who do y'all got? Who do y'all got starting week 1? Who do you think is going to start week 1? Russ or Fields? I think it's Russ. I don't think it's a question for week 1. Week 2? Week 2 might be a question. But week 1? Nah. Week 1's Russ, in my opinion. That's what I think. That's what I think. Choose your AFC South wide receiver duo? That's a stupid question, bro. You think I'm going to really pick freaking Calvin Ridley and D-Hop over Diggs and Collins? They're gross. More about the Packers playing the Eagles on Friday. Oh, I want to read this. Let's see what this says. Don't you guys kind of hate this? I hate this. I'm not a fan of this. Going to Brazil for the first game of the season. I'm not a fan of that. I kind of don't like that they're not playing the first game of the season like in the United States. I'm not kind of messing with that, and I'm not a fan of that much. I wish they were playing here, you know? I wish they were playing at home, you know? Usually you have like a Super Bowl, somebody who played in the Super Bowl the year before. I don't know why they're not doing that. A little silly if you're asking me. But now 2 years after playing in London, they will play a second game outside of the United States. The NFL announced Wednesday the Packers will be playing the Eagles' opponent for the first ever game in South America. This game will be played in Sao Paulo, Brazil on Friday, September 6th, one night after the traditional season opener. Oh! What? Huh? Wait a minute, what? The game will be played in one night after the traditional... Oh! Okay. So I'm wrong. Okay, I reported on this wrong. Damn it. I reported on this wrong. The Chiefs are still going to play on that Thursday. But who are they going to play? We don't know. But they're still going to play on that Thursday. And then there's going to be a game the next night on Friday. Oh, that's actually so much better. Okay, that's fire. That's fire. I didn't realize that's how it was. Okay. That's awesome. That's awesome. So we're going to have the Chiefs playing on that Thursday, and then Friday we'll have Packers-Eagles. Okay, that makes me way happier. I'm actually a fan of that now. Okay, cool. Good. Kansas pass rusher Austin Booker visiting with the Panthers today. They've been visiting with a lot of pass rushers. But they need them. There ain't nobody on that defense. That freaking Panthers defense is terrible. What's this about Phillip Rivers?
Hi, I'm Phillip Rivers, quarterback from NC State.
Dude's a comedian. I love Phillip Rivers. He went to NC State.
Sometimes I have a different mentality from most quarterbacks.
Where did he go?
Hi, I'm Phillip Rivers, quarterback from NC State.
I didn't know he went to NC State.
I think sometimes I have a different mentality from most.
Look how young he is.
I'm not,
Sheesh.
One that's quick to slide.
He's already
get
my
out of bounds,
age.
which I know I better get used to. You know, I think I'm a guy that kind of likes to make plays on the run. You know, it's not.
Is that what their
necessarily
jerseys used to
drop
look
and throw
like?
The ball. Sometimes things aren't going to go like you want them to, and I feel like I have that little knack, able to make a play when things kind of break down. You know, I think my throwing motion.
That was an interesting draft. I'm gonna make a video about that. The 2004 NFL draft. I don't know if y'all know about that, but that's one of the most interesting drafts of all time. That is what is that? Phillip Rivers, Eli Manning, and who's the third guy? Ben Roethlisberger. That's the three of them. That's such an interesting draft class because shit was getting moved around, shit was happening, people were not wanting to go and play places. I think somebody made a huge trade. Oh yeah, Eli Manning trade. Phillip Rivers, I think, was supposed to be a Giant or something. I don't remember, but I gotta look into that. That'd make a really good video. We're gonna make a video about that. Former Ravens, Terrell Suggs. Terrell Suggs, brother, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing, Terrell Suggs? Why are you doing this? He apparently, let me find the full one. Wait a minute. Let me find the full one, the full story. Cuz I had to go let's see. Okay. Terrell Suggs reportedly, no, I'm not going to do this. Wait. Let me read you the actual police report that I read. Let me read you this cuz this was the best thing. I think it was this. It says with the actual police department. Former Arizona State and Baltimore Ravens star Terrell Suggs was arrested in Arizona on 2 charges on Tuesday. According to Maricopa County Sheriff's Office, Suggs was charged with 1 count of threatening, intimidating. Yeah, this is the one I read. Okay. Okay. Here's the actual story. Here's the actual story from what the police said. This is the correct thing. Authorities say that Suggs, who was driving his black Range Rover, made contact with the victim's vehicle in the drive-through line. A verbal confrontation ensued between Suggs and the victim, leading to explicit remarks and threats from Suggs. And then after that, here's what Suggs said. "I'll kill your explicit ass," Suggs said, according to police. As Suggs left the Starbucks, the report notes that he flashed a handgun through the open window of his vehicle, leaving the victim feeling endangered. The dash camera in the vehicle of the victim captured the footage of the altercation, which police obtained following the incident. Dude, you can't do anything and get away with it in this world just because of cameras. And I'm not saying you should do anything like this. This is stupid. You shouldn't be flashing. Ugh. You know, it is just as bad of a crime to shoot somebody as it is to flash a gun. It is the same exact, it's pretty close to the same exact punishment. If you're going to pull it out, you might as well use it. That's what people say. I don't say that, but that's what people say. So, I don't know why you would do that. That's just a idiotic move on Terrell Suggs' part. Don't whip out a frickin' weapon over a frickin' dispute in a Starbucks drive-thru. What are you doing? Are you stupid? They'll take your ass to jail for that. Which they did. Clearly, yeah. The dash camera in the... Okay, nearly a month later, Suggs was stopped and arrested by detectives as he left his Scottsdale residence on Tuesday afternoon. He was transported to the Scottsdale Police Department City Jail for booking. He was later released. Yeah. Dingus, bruh. Dingus. Frickin' dingus. Whipping out a frickin' Glock on somebody, you know, frickin' in the middle of a Starbucks drive-thru is just beyond idiotic. Beyond idiotic. It's just so stupid. You're Terrell Suggs. You gotta be... How big is Terrell Suggs? How big is Terrell Suggs? You were 6'3", 265 pounds, and you were whipping out a gun. What are you doing? Do you think that makes you look more scary? It doesn't. I mean, maybe a little, but, you know. Why? Why would you do that? What is this? He allegedly called the man a... Well, that's kind of funny. That's what he called the man? Okay, well, you can't say that. Yeah, I mean, that you can't say that stuff. You can't say, "I'll kill your bitch ass" and pussy ass cracker. You can't say that. You can't say that, Terrell Suggs. You're not allowed to say that. You get in trouble for that, man. You're not allowed to say that one. Okay. Yeah, bad decision, Terrell Suggs. Don't follow. Use what Terrell Suggs did as a, an indicator of what you shouldn't do. Use this lesson to learn what you shouldn't do if you get into a fight in a Starbucks drive-thru. Instead, next time, if this ever happens to you, you're in a Starbucks drive-thru and, you're pissed off, throw hands, man. Throw hands. Fuck it. Throw hands. There's way less of a punishment for throwing hands than there is of freaking flashing a weapon. I'll tell you that right now. I'm not promoting violence, but throw hands over flashing weapons. It ain't worth it. Ain't worth it. Oh, dude, wait, look at this. This is Jeremiah Smith, new OSU wide receiver. Put that guy on skates. Ran right by him. Dude, I want to see who... It's going to be such an interesting year for college football. So many good players left this year. There's going to be a lot of openings for a lot of different teams. OSU, I think it's a big reason of why Emeka Egbuka stayed behind. I think Emeka Egbuka will probably end up being the one for OSU this year. But there's a lot of teams that have a lot of spaces that need to be filled. Alabama is ready to be taken over by somebody. We'll see what Jalen Milroe does this year, but they're ready to be taken over and somebody to come in and do their thing. Somebody will. Let's keep going here. Drake May will visit the Commanders. Isn't that fun? Well, that's not that funny. It doesn't really mean anything. But Jaden Daniels is going to visit on Monday or Tuesday, and then Drake May is going to visit on Tuesday and Wednesday. Look at them both a week before the draft and decide which one you want. I think they're going to go Drake May. I think it's all a smokescreen. But, you know, that's just my thought. Why they're meeting with him second. They're meeting with him last. They want him to leave an impression. Let's see what y'all are saying. Well, technically, my brother, there's no such thing as the Pac-12 anymore. Last year was the last year of the Pac-12. Pac-12 no longer exists. I don't know what they're going into. I don't know what the Pac-12 is becoming. It's going into something else, though. It's no longer the Pac-12. It's the Pac-2? Is that true? Is that true? I didn't know that. I don't know. Let's keep going here, though. North Carolina, nope. Opening odds for the first ever NFL game in Brazil. Eagles open up as favorites with an over and under of 51. Sheesh. You really think they'll be scoring that many points in a different country? I'll give them. I'd take the under on 51.5. Keenan Allen will wear the number 15 for the Bears. Do you like that? Are y'all a fan of that? The number 15 for him? What was his number on the 13? 13 on the Chargers, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. I have a jersey. I could always look. Love Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen was my favorite wide receiver, or one of my favorite wide receivers growing up. Here we go. This is where I saw the 4-year, $98 million. That was the number they're throwing around, which I think is a fair number. One of a kind. Remembering John Madden. Dude's a G. USC stuff. Oh, here we go. Let's look at some wide receiver rankings. CeeDee Lamb is the 1. I know he finished as the 1, but are we going to really rank him as the 1? Yo, I made a video last year. I got to find that. I made a video last year saying that CeeDee Lamb was going to be the wide receiver 1, and people called bullshit on me. People called bullshit, and he ended up being the wide receiver 1. I got to go back and find that. I predicted that one. I definitely predicted that one. Dude, Puka Nacua being at 7 and no Cooper Kupp is just so sad. So sad. No Cooper Kupp being in the top 10. Garrett Wilson at 8 is kind of crazy. Garrett Wilson at 8 is kind of crazy. I mean, if Aaron Rodgers is healthy and everything, I guess. But putting him back at 8 is kind of crazy. I think we need to put him a little further down than that. CD at 1, Tyreek at 2, Jetta's at 3. I'm putting Jetta... Jettas or Hill? Who would you rather have, Jettas or Hill? I feel like I'd rather have... I think Jetta should be at 1. I think this list should go Jettas, Hill, CD. That's how I think. That's how I think the top 3 wide receivers are. I love CD, but I don't think he repeats. I don't think he repeats as wide receiver 1. Maybe. CD's gross. He is gross. I wouldn't mind having him on my fantasy team. That's for sure. I got Stephon Diggs on my dynasty team. I was kind of hyped about that when he got traded. The NFL will not have a Christmas Eve game next season, but they will have 2 games on Christmas, which we already know. I don't remember who it was in those games, though. I think the Chiefs are playing in one of them. What is this? Bringing more sacks and fumbles. Josh Allen highlights.
For the first 5 quarters of the season. Fake handoff from Bridgewater. He's under pressure, and he's going down. Josh Allen.
Teddy Bridgewater. What the hell?
Coming. Brissett in trouble. And Brissett goes down, and it's
Jacoby Brissett on the Colts? What are these highlights?
Quarters of the season. Fake handoff from Bridgewater. He's under pressure, and he's going down. Josh Allen.
What is this nonsense? I don't remember that. Teddy Bridgewater wasn't on the Broncos this past year, was he? That was a while ago. That was a long time ago, I think. Why can't Anthony Richardson be in the MVP conversation in 2024? Why he can't be the top fantasy QB? What argument are you trying to make here, bro? What is this?
There's a guy that I might put over Josh
Oh, it's
Allen,
Matthew Berry bullshit. I see. It's Matthew Berry bullshit.
Anthony Richardson. I might go there.
It wouldn't shock me if Anthony Richardson finished as the number 1 quarterback.
So, like, this I see.
Bro, Matthew Berry, no offense, Matthew Berry is a sellout. Matthew Berry is a major sellout. If y'all, I'm hoping most of y'all know who Matthew Berry is from the fantasy football world. He's like the godfather of fantasy football. He's a sellout. He's a sellout. He left ESPN for NBC, and it's never been good, this stupid show he does on NBC. It's not good. It's not... You can't even compare to what he used to do on ESPN. This dude's a sellout. Dude took the bag. But, you know, can't be mad at him. He took his bag. He chased the bag, you know. The Bengals are the second most bet on team. Dude, what's going on here? Why are people betting on the Bengals to win the Super Bowl? Or actually, let me reiterate. Let me ask that question differently. Why are the Bengals the second most bet on team to win the Super Bowl? Because that's just crazy. You know, the Chiefs should be ahead of them. The Texans should be ahead of them. The Niners should be ahead of them. I'd rather have the Packers. I'd rather have the Eagles. I'd rather have the... Thinking. Sorry, thinking. Who else is there? Who else? The Lions. Rather have the Lions. The Ravens are the number one bet on team to win the Super Bowl, so you can't say the Ravens. They're the number one bet on team, so you can't say the Ravens. But, I think I've listed like 8 teams already. I'm trying to think of somebody else. I wouldn't put the Cowboys ahead of them. We can never put the Cowboys in that conversation. Would you put the Chargers? No, I wouldn't put the Chargers ahead of them. Okay, I think they're like sitting at like 8 or 9. I don't think you should have them any higher than 8 or 9. Having them as the second most bet on team to win the Super Bowl is just beyond bonkers. It's crazy. That's stupid. You see, sounds like a donation. That's the truth. Sounds like a donation. And then look, the Ravens are the most bet on team to win the Super Bowl, which they're definitely not going to win. The Ravens will never win a Super Bowl. If they couldn't win the Super Bowl last year, they'll never win a Super Bowl. They'll never get through the Chiefs. They'll never get through the Texans. They'll never get through half those guys. They're done. I don't think there's a world where they win a Super Bowl. Last year was their chance.
More of these than me, but do you have one of these? I don't think so. See you at the home opener, April 14th. Let's go Gotham.
What'd he get? A Giants ring? What are you going to do with a Giants ring? What do you want to do with that? Who gives a shit about your Giants ring? KJ Osborne is getting highest praise from his former QB. I always felt like KJ was better than the opportunities he got. He went to New England, and I'd love to see him have a huge year. Kirk Cousins on KJ Osborne. Yeah, I want to see him have a huge year, too. I think he'll be the wide receiver 1 there. Not unless they trade for somebody. But, which, you know, doesn't look quite evident at the moment. But I love KJ Osborne. I think KJ Osborne never got a fair shot with the Vikings because, you know, Justin Jefferson, and they drafted Jordan Addison, and then Adam Thielen was there before. He was always a 3. He never got the opportunities he deserved, exactly like Kirk Cousins said. And I think he's a pretty good wide receiver. So I like him. I think he's going to have a good year on the Patriots. Somebody I might even draft for fantasy, a late pick. Bill Belichick was back at Washington's practice on Monday with his iconic hoodie and cutoff sleeves. What's he doing in Washington? Isn't he like an assistant coach or something? Let's see. What's he doing over at Washington? What is Bill Belichick's position at Washington? Social media reacts to Bill Belichick's day with the footballs. Oh, it's because his son. Okay, I forgot. Steve Belichick is now the defensive coordinator for them. And so Bill Belichick is just out there, you know, just helping, doing his thing. It's crazy that he's not a coach in the NFL anymore. It's kind of insane. Kind of insane that nobody gave him the chance. Kind of crazy. Let's see what y'all are saying in the chat. A read option of Lamar to Henry is so deadly. Yeah, but a read option of Lamar to Henry doesn't win you a Super Bowl. 8 and 9 in the league, not their conference. I think they're probably like 6, maybe 7 in their conference. I don't know. I think the Rams could be a sneaky contender, but I could be biased. Dude, the Rams were almost a sneaky contender last year, but, you know, they didn't quite pull it off. Almost, though. The Falcons are everybody's underdog every year, bro. They always disappoint, but I know you saw that video of Arthur, not Arthur. What's their coach's name? It's going to come to me. Give me a minute. I'm going to think of it. His name is... Why can't I think of his name? I can't think of the Falcons' new head coach's name. Oh, my goodness. I'm drawing blank. Wait. Let's see. Somebody's going to drop it in the chat, probably. Falcons head coach. Raheem Morris. That's his name. Shit. Oh, my God. Dang it. How could I not remember that? That's embarrassing. Bro, you're not funny. Cam Hayward and Connor Hayward.
Walking into the locker room and seeing your brother there.
Some people.
Don't care. Sorry. Don't care. NFL scout on J.J. McCarthy. Before he signed, he was telling other Michigan recruits that if they wanted to party and chase girls, go somewhere else. His class was going to be the one that restored Michigan to have that mentality and actually go achieve it. He's different. He also had a really good team around him. You know, they got 18 players invited to the combine. That Michigan team was nasty. I don't really give much credit to J.J. McCarthy. I kind of give it all to Jim Harbaugh for recruiting and, going out of his way to put together such a great team and, not letting J.J. McCarthy throw the ball. I think all of those decisions that Jim Harbaugh made are what made Michigan so good. But Michigan will still be good because they kept it in-house. I liked how they signed, or not signed, they made the... I believe he was the offensive coordinator. They made him the head coach. I can't think of his name. But I like how they kept it in-house. Dude, I'll have JJ McCarthy disrespect for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. All day, every day. I do not think he's a first-round quarterback. I don't think he has done anything to warrant himself being a first-round quarterback. I don't think he's that good. Sorry. Sharon Moore, yeah, now he's the head coach. Guy's a cool dude, really awesome guy. I watched an interview with him once upon a time. Awesome dude. Let us keep going here. What is this? Tiger Woods is playing at the Masters. Okay, nope, saw that. USC Caleb Williams is the best QB prospect since Andrew Luck, NFL scouts say. Yeah. I mean, Joe Burrow and Trevor Lawrence were pretty good prospects too. I'd compare more to them, but do your thing, I guess. Pop off, twin. Trey Young's supposed to come back tonight. Look at Terrell Suggs, bro. I hate that he's smiling in the freaking picture, bruh. Why you gotta be smiling? Caleb Williams is not gonna be a bust. Come on, calm down, chill out. Caleb Williams isn't gonna be a bust. That's a bogus take, my brother. That's a bogus take. Bogus take. Bro does look kind of fried, doesn't he? Dude got that droopy eye. Let's keep going here. Let's keep going. Let's see. Touchdown Packers, touchdown Brazil. Oh, is this the ad they did?
Touchdown Green Bay Packers!
This isn't that good.
Touchdown Green
The animation's good. I don't like the music.
Touchdown Green Bay Packers! My Green Bay Packers!
I have friends who can make better edits than that. But, dude, what are they supposed to? What is this supposed to be? Why were they hopping on this? What's this supposed to be? Freaking this like a Dune reference or something? What is this shit? What's this supposed to be? Why are they hanging out of a freaking plane? What is that about? What is that about? Why they do that? Why you do that? Let's keep going. Brazil. It's going to be so much shit about this Brazil game. That was all they were talking about this morning. Anton Winfield and the Bucks have been working towards a new deal that would make him the highest paid safety in the league, according to Adam Schefter. There's optimism it will get done. Does anybody think Antoine Winfield is the best safety in the league? Does anybody think that? Is that like I don't think that. Are there people who think that Anton Winfield is the best? Let's see what PFF thinks. Best safeties in the NFL. I definitely spelled safeties wrong. Yeah. Let's see how they ranked. Oh, Derwin. Derwin probably is the best safety in the league. Minka is right there with him. Ooh. Would you rather have Minka or Derwin? I think I'd rather have Minka. than Derwin, bruh. I think Minka might be the best safety in the league. I think he's still the highest paid safety in the league. I could be wrong. I think he is. Kevin Byard's not a top 3. This is a crazy list. He's not that high. Tyrann Mathieu. Honey Badger. We love the Honey Badger. Jesse Bates. Jesse Bates. I'd rather have Jesse Bates than Antoine Winfield. Budda Baker. Javon Holland. I would say like Antoine Winfield's like the 5th or 6th best safety in the league. I don't know if that's a crazy take, but that's what I would say. I don't think I'd put him any higher than that. And making him the highest paid in the league is kind of crazy. I don't know if I'd be willing to pay him that much money. That making him the highest paid safety in the league is $20 million a year. At least. I think. Not worth it. In my opinion, not worth it. Not worth it. Josh Allen being the 3rd highest paid defensive player in the league is also kind of crazy. But 17.5 sacks, that'll do it for you. 17.5 sacks will get you a fat payday. And I think I'm getting to the end here. Shit. Let's see what y'all are saying. Jesse Bates underrated. Dude, Jesse Bates mad underrated, bro. Jesse Bates is dirty. Jesse Bates is dirty. That was one of my favorite signings last offseason by the Falcons. I love that move. Love that move. After an MRI. Oh, dude, did you... Giannis didn't tear his Achilles. That's good. Giannis didn't tear his Achilles. It's just a calf strain. The Cowboys are rumored to be a sleeper in at quarterback in the draft. Who would they draft, though? What quarterback would the Cowboys draft? Because, like, you got... See, my thought process behind this is, like, you got Trey Lance, right? So... who are you going to draft? You have to obviously draft somebody that's better than Trey Lance. And I don't know who they're going to draft that's better than Trey Lance. I mean, I'd like to think they're not going to go. They're not getting any of the top 3 guys. They're not going to get J.J. McCarthy. They're not going to get Michael Penix. They probably won't get Bo Nix. And so now you're left, picking around Spencer Rattler. Maybe Spencer Rattler? No, I hate Sam Hartman. Sam Hartman's so bad. Sam Hartman is terrible. I hate Sam Hartman. Dude should not be allowed to be in the NFL. Dude's awful. But Spencer Rattler, I love Joe Milton. I think he has all the tools to be an elite quarterback in the league. I feel like Joe Milton has all of the tools to be Anthony Richardson, and you get him in round 4 or 5 or 6. I think Joe Milton is a great project that somebody should get and work on. I think Joe Milton is 100% a great project QB. See, but that's why it's a project. He can eventually throw it. See, you can teach that shit. Ask Jalen Hurts, bro. You can teach accuracy. I don't know why the Colts are meeting with Malik Neighbors. I don't know why, but I've heard a lot of things about them wanting to trade up. And it sounds like they really want to trade up and get another offensive option, and I think they will. I don't know if it's going to be Malik Neighbors, Brock Bowers, Rome Odunze. I don't know who it's going to be, but I think there's a high possibility we see the Colts make a trade on draft day during the draft and move up and take somebody. Look at this comment that Stefon Diggs liked. Bills low-key got the worst fan base. Y'all bitter ASF in the comments. Yeah, I mean... I think Houston's going to be a really good fit for him. I think Houston's just going to be a better, environment for him. I think it's going to work well for him. I like it a lot. Washington Commanders will meet with Jaden Daniels. Fletcher Cox hopes that one day he'll be inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Probably will. Most definitely probably will. Oh, this is crazy. I saw this earlier. The Rams have not made a first-round pick since 2016. That is 8 years. 8 years, bro. 8 years it's been since they made a first-round pick. Pretty wild. I don't know anybody who's even close to them. 2016. Everybody else has made a pick in the 20s or a first-round pick in the 20s besides the Rams. They're the only team that hasn't made a pick in the 20s. 2021. All these teams that traded freaking... Why did the Dolphins... Oh, yeah, the Dolphins made so many trades traded all of our first-round picks. I remember that. Yeah, they're the only team that's even close. Like, there's nobody even close to them. Nobody even close to 2016, bro. So, yeah. Adam Schefter's doubling down on his initial opinion that the Commanders are drafting Jaden Daniels at 2. I mean... Adam Schefter, you can get behind it all you want, but at the end of the day, you work for ESPN, and ESPN is now ESPN Bet. They are in the betting markets, and, you can't even listen to Adam Schefter anymore. He's out here lying about Josh Allen, how much money he's making. Can't believe him anymore. Adam Schefter might not be the most reputable source. Kidding, he still is. Mike Gesicki took a shot at Tua Tagovailoa today when asked about playing with Joe Burrow. Never been in a huddle with that kind of talent. Should Gesicki focus on his gritty and living up to his second-round draft value instead? No. He should, dude, at the end, this really is not a diss at Tua. This is a diss at Mac Jones and Bailey Zappi. That's who got dissed here. But yeah, Tua is nowhere near on the same talent level as Joe Burrow. So Mike Gesicki kind of speaking facts. NFL notifications, you're the one who's tripping. Okay, somebody, let's get some names for this. You just gave me something I want to talk about. Troy Franklin. Troy Franklin's ass. Troy Franklin, there is nothing about Troy Franklin I like. He is undersized. He's undersized. I don't like his tape. I don't like terrible combine. Terrible combine. There's nothing about Troy Franklin I like. I don't like Troy Franklin. I hope he falls in the draft because he deserves to fall in the draft. If he goes in the second, I think the second might even be too early for him. He's a third-round pick in my opinion. Oh, but look at this. So IQ 1, talent 100, Kadarius Toney. Kadarius Toney would be the guy I would put who has an IQ of 1. Kadarius Toney has all the talent in the world. You could put another thing right here that says hamstrings, 0. Kadarius Toney, freaking rubber band hamstrings. Oh, dude, this is crazy. I didn't say anything about this. Oh, I forgot to talk about this. This is crazy. Listen to this. T'Vondre Sweat's blood alcohol content level was more than 25% over the legal limit when he was pulled over for DWI. One more important thing as well is that was measured at 6:08 a.m., but the officer arrived at the scene at 4:40, meaning it could have been even higher if they tested him when they first got there. This dude was wasted. T'Vondre Sweat was wasted in this accident, bro. This dude was gone. Gone, bro. And he's a big dude, bro. He's a big motherfucker. Big motherfucker, bro. Dude, dude was drunk. I heard another thing that he flipped the car over. I don't know if that's a rumor or false or whatever, but I heard he flipped the car over. I don't know if he did that himself or what. Florida Panthers? Should I go to a Panthers game? I've never been to a hockey game. Saving up to go to the Brazil game, bruh. They always do stupid things before the draft, bro. I'll never forget Laramie Tunsil. That wasn't even his fault. Somebody just screwed him over with that picture. And that was so stupid. People weren't drafting him because he's freaking smoking some weed. Come on. He had a mask on. He was in college. What did you do in college? Caleb Williams responded to ESPN analyst Greg McElroy for saying he has never experienced adversity before. Let's go back to school again. Do y'all think Caleb Williams had experienced adversity? Because, maybe in his, collegiate career, I guess you could say, maybe, a little bit. I mean, he didn't start his freshman year. Popped a hammy championship game, first quarter, lost because of my hammy. I don't remember that. What championship game did you play in year 2? I don't remember that. I don't remember. Caleb Williams, You should just stop talking. You should just stop talking, stop responding to people, let them say whatever they want because it doesn't matter. You're going to be a Bear, you're going to be the first overall pick, and you can show them on the field. You can show them on the field who's daddy. You don't got to do all that other stuff. Yeah. Let's keep going here. And we're starting to get to repetitive news now. We're starting to get to yesterday's news. The Cowboys can be seated. Yeah. Yeah, we're getting to today's news. Or yesterday's news. Let me see. Let me find one more thing to talk about. And then I'll probably end this, John. Destroying.
A one-possession game, an intriguing
This is the play.
This is the play
Destroyed his neck on.
They did score another touchdown. Would you go for the game-tying 2-point play or go for the win from the 10-yard line with a 3-point conversion?
Ow.
He's a math major, but
Yeah, I think that's all. I think that's all we're going to do for today. Yeah. Wasn't as much news as I thought there was, honestly. Wasn't as much news as I thought there was. I thought there was going to be a little bit more news than that. I kind of overestimated the news. I overestimated a lot of big news, but not that much news. It's going to start picking up, though. When's it going to start picking up? We are 15 days away from the NFL draft. It's going to start picking up around 10 days. So next week, Wednesday, is when the news is going to start picking up crazy. You're going to get rumors coming out of your people's asses and shit. You're going to have crazy stuff happening. But that's next week. So, yeah, I'm going to write everybody's name that followed on the board. And, yeah, that's what we're going to do right now. Let me write these names on the board. Let me pull them up on my phone so we could write them. We're almost at 1,300 followers already. Awesome. Get these names pulled up. Okay. I think Ayuk does get traded during the draft. I do think that happens. Any Vikings news? I haven't seen anything. Nothing about the Vikings. It's been a while since I've seen any Vikings trade news or anything like that. It's been a while. I haven't heard anything about any of that shit. Nobody's saying anything. But I expect there to be some shit said probably next week. Next week, Wednesday-ish, around then. But let's write some of these names. Carter the 95. Carter the 95. Z multiply. Web snipes. Listen, we're going to go live on... Let me think. Oh, I'm going to be able to go live on TikTok, too. Oh, sick. Okay, so UFC... Okay, wait. I still have more names I have to write. But UFC 300 is on Saturday. And so on Saturday, I'm going to go live on Twitch probably and watch UFC 300. I'm not going to actually show it because that's I can't do that. That's copyright. But I'm going to be reacting to it and shit. And you could have it pulled up with you. We could all watch that together. Oh, and then Thursday, tomorrow night, we got an album dropping. Metro Boomin's dropping tomorrow night. So we still don't trust you. Drops tomorrow night. So I don't know. Maybe I'll do a review of that. A lot of good things. I'm going to let y'all know. If you just stay on the TikTok, stay up to date with the TikTok on my stories on there, I'll let you know when I'm streaming. Because we got a lot of streams that are coming up. Dill. Oh, I have to make a thing. I'm going to make a promotional picture for the draft. That's what I'm going to do right now, actually. JM Bem. Cannonball. I gotta make a promotional thing because we're gonna stream the fuck out of that draft. Oh, whoa. I just got some new followers. Rack ZZCT. Rackwa. Raquel. Blick. Blickix. S570. More numbers. Diego. Chiefs are the champions. Nate the Pro. Al 67694. 41 Sav. Destroying, for real. Dylan, 814. We got two more. Naim on top. And Lolo. Nice. We got all y'all's names on the board. Everybody's names on the board. If you followed, your name's on the board. We're filling that board up, bro. It's getting filled. It's getting filled. It's looking good. It's looking good. So, let me write this down, actually. Let me write this down on the board real quick. The streams that I got coming up. Because we got a couple streams. So, we're going to have... I don't know if I'm going to stream Metro Boomin's album. I don't know. Maybe I'll do it through Spotify. Maybe Thursday night. So, that'd be tomorrow night. Maybe. So, we'll write that. Metro Boomin album. Metro Boomin. That's... What's tomorrow? The 11th? 4/11. And then... Friday's 4/12. 4/13 is UFC 300, so we're definitely streaming that. And I don't know. I think that's kind of everything that's happening. Can't think of anything else big that's happening in the next couple days. Anything big happen in the next couple days? I don't know. I don't think so. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Well, thank you guys very much for watching another stream. We're going to be back same time tomorrow, 4:30. We're going to be looking at more NFL news. Maybe we'll answer some more shit. We'll do some more things. And yeah, that's what we're going to do. W's, peace. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Deuces.